right, shit. Welcome back. It's been a minute. How y'all doing? I'm Alexander.
I'm Collin.
And we're your hosts for Bitters, Brews, and Laughs. Pardon the absence. Things get busy.
Yes, they do.
Called adulting.
And that and depression. Depression's a thing.
So.
Ma'am? She opened the door loudly. It's like, ma'am?
Madame.
This is a live recording studio. Thank you very much.
Madame.
Quiet on set.
Quiet on quiet on set. Yeah. Nope. This episode is a virtual recording just for sake of convenience and conflictions. It wasn't going to get done.
Yep. Yeah.
So, and for those of you that are joining for the first time, welcome.
Yes.
We'll get
Thank you for listening.
We'll
watching.
get on to everything that this shit show is in a minute. You'll learn about it in a second. Don't worry.
But first off, we have a Patreon. You should go and do things and help us pay for liquor. Be great.
If you fancy supporting us, we do have a Patreon, as Collin said and put it so eloquently.
And merch that I spent way too much time on.
and there's all of that out there. We try to keep it all as low priced as possible anyone that wants to support, it doesn't have to feel like a giant investment for.
Yes.
The lowest tier on Patreon is $1. So
yeah, and it still gets you access to our Discord, so you can come say hi.
You can come say hi, shit post. We have a dedicated channel for shit posting.
We do.
And I highly encourage you to check it out and do so.
Yes.
Because I enjoy shit posts.
Yes, he does.
It would make my heart happy. My calloused, soulless heart. Very happy. Sit
over here just like, hi. My heart's not calloused and soulless.
I had a rough start before we started this entire session. So I'm a little upset.
So what you're saying is we need to go drink.
My room smells like beer.
Oh no.
You know, there are worse things that it could smell like. I'm still not happy about it.
Yeah.
I'm still bummed.
It's time for liquors though.
Yeah, it's time we go and talk some libations. So let's go do that. All right. So
you want to? Oh,
what?
You were gonna talk us through it anyways. I was gonna say, do you want to talk us through this? Oh wait, shit.
Sure. Yeah. Cut to camera. All right. Great.
Cut to camera and my painted nails because
trying new things is never wrong. All right.
Yes.
So this one is it doesn't have a name. I didn't look anything up. I just went fuck it and made this sucker. So it's your base spirit is going to be Empress 1908 gin. So it comes out of Canada. It's a really, really unique style gin, and it's a blue gin.
Pause for a second.
Oh yeah,
beautiful.
And so the color of it comes from shit. I'm blanking on the petals, the dried
flower.
Yeah, the dried flower petals that they use. Pea blossoms. So they use dried pea blossoms that dye your spirit, and you can do it with any clear spirit. You can just buy the dried butterfly pea blossoms. You can buy a giant bag of them off Amazon. Make your vodka blue, make your gin blue, make your white rum blue. So you can do it with any of those liquors. But what it does allow for is it acts as a natural pH indicator. So it allows you to do the Instagrammable color changing cocktails that you see a lot out there. I'm sure it's on TikTok. I'm never on TikTok because no,
I am.
So yeah, go Collin, go plug your shit.
go follow me, Soda Tasters on TikTok. I try sodas. It's nice.
There you go.
Also, right. I really should have done the lime juice first instead of the grenadine because now you don't see the color change.
Go ahead and look at that. It's a pretty simple build too. Cocktail wise, it's not terribly hard. So you have 1.5 ounces of your base spirit, this being Empress 1908 gin. You don't have to use Empress 1908, but it's the one I recommend for this, just because of the flavor profile.
I didn't
of that specific gin, because it doesn't taste like any other gin I've ever had, and every other gin I've ever had also tastes different compared to every other one. So they all have their unique quirks. This one just naturally lends itself to this drink. So again, 1.5 ounces, your base spirit, that being the Empress 1908 gin. Then you're going to have 0.25 ounces of Chambord, which is a raspberry liqueur. And then you're going to have 0.25 ounces of your Grenadine, and then 1/2 ounce of lime juice, and then topped off with Fever-Tree Aromatic Tonic Water. And that's the drink. It's simple. Unfortunately, I do not have the items here on hand to make it, so that's why Collin's doing it. And don't worry, I'm still drinking. I have a beer on hand.
My fancy new glass that I just bought.
So you don't have to serve it in a highball glass, but you can if you want to. It just changes it up a little bit. You can add an umbrella in there if you fancy it, because it is summer. And it's hot as balls in most states right now, unfortunately.
Luckily, now it's 86. It was 82 today. We were in River Market today, and it was beautiful.
Oh yeah, no, here in the Midwest, we finally crested the hellish heat wave.
Yeah.
At least for now. We'll see if it comes back. But as of now, the 100-degree couple days have abated. And then we got a shit ton of rain. We got like 5 inches of rain one night. We did. So
I was scared my car was going to flood, which we'll talk about in a second because I got a new car.
So it was desperately needed. But
yes,
that's the drink. So, all the descriptions for it, all the measurements and everything will be in the show notes. So feel free to make it for yourself. It's good. I like it.
Take a picture of it for our Instagram.
It's as simple as that. Yeah. Feel free to check out our Instagram, y'all. If you're listening at Bitters, you can find us at Bitters, Brews, and Laughs on Instagram. Oh shit.
What did you do?
That was a bottle cap.
Don't spill again. Stop it.
And then if all of you are wondering what I have good old pepperoni, because Peroni is excellent.
Fair enough.
And that's coming from a German man. So I like Peroni. And what can I say?
And
oh no. So with that, that's a cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
Joy. It's Sunday. Fuck Monday.
Ooh, that's really good. I don't think I had quite enough Chambord, but still tastes really good.
You don't want it. So the Chambord, you don't want it to be too forged. Chambord's very strong flavor wise. So
yes,
that's why it's lighter in terms of it being mixed in there. But for me, when I'm crafting cocktails, making cocktails, I'm very specific on my measurements. I don't go,
a splash.
Yeah, I don't
a splash of lime juice.
I don't eyeball it.
Because some people say a splash is, other people say a splash is doink.
Yeah, I'm very meticulous when it comes to that, because that really affects how the drink tastes and the flavors and how it all comes together. So it's a very important thing if you're going to get into making your own drinks, measure your shit.
Yes.
And if you they make specific measuring glasses that go 4 ounces, and they have extra ounce increments starting at 0.25 and going up with measurements in between. So you can be very scientific about building your drinks.
Just gets a fucking, what is it called? Not an Erlenmeyer flask. Can't remember what it's fucking called anymore. They're really the tall, skinny boy.
Oh, it's
it has like
a graduated
millimeters.
Yeah, the graduated
cylinder.
Cylinder, yeah.
Yeah, that one. And just go by like tenths of milliliters.
All right.
Like the really tiny one.
Yeah, just
I put 1/10 of a milliliter.
No, just an eyedropper, like it's iodine or something.
Yep. I'm shocked that came through. The amount of times I tried to go and it not come through.
Yeah. I am just as surprised as you are that just happened, because that doesn't often work out that way.
Yeah.
All right. Anyways, catching up. I'm pissed because I was getting shit set up, and I had an open beer on my table, and me being the klutz that I am half the time, just went backhanded it
Yoink.
like someone talking to me dirty, and it was freshly open, and it hit face first, went over, and just foamed all over. So
It's deeply upsetting.
yeah, it was a waste. I lost a Peroni. I was pissed. I was very upset.
That's pretty good, actually, just by itself. The aromat. Oh. Fuck. Ooh. It's made with natural flavors, including Angostura bark.
Mm-hmm.
Neato.
Angostura bark and natural quinine.
It's a beautiful color, though. I love that.
Mm-hmm. Yep,
It matches my nails.
It looks like rosé, but it's not rosé.
Oh God, no, it's not rosé. If that was a rosé, that's a strong ass rosé.
I can tell you what, that fucking, in a previous episode, we tried a whole bunch of shitty liquor. And we had this bottle of rosé. Not even close. It's someone in Missouri bought table grapes from Costco and tried to call it a rosé.
Yep. It was fucking funny though.
It was terrible. It was
By
the
the way,
best out of all the shit.
You should go listen to that episode. It's pretty great.
It was an experience, that's for sure.
I thought it was fucking funny.
It was yeah, it's forever seared in my memory. That's for damn sure. Rest assured with that. Dear God.
I just realized this is a hella patriotic cup. Look, it's got eagles on the top there. It's got the Liberty Bell. It's got the ships that we came and colonized. What the fuck? I didn't even realize that when I picked it up.
Yeah, man.
I mean, that's kind of cool.
So, well, moving on from that, I finally, movie trailers are coming out, which makes me very happy. And a lot of film trailers are dropping like wildfire now. Because even with the asshole and his name is Delta, not Delta Airlines, let's not get that confused. Let's not do what we did to what happened to Corona beer. Let's not do that to Delta Airlines.
Now, if there's a United one that comes out, we can definitely do that to United Airlines, but
because Jesus Christ, we're all better humans than that.
I loved when Corona was just like, we will pay anyone $50,000 if you change it to anything but coronavirus, and we'll give you $100,000 if you change it to Bud Light virus. Like, that is peak marketing. And I don't even like Bud Light beer, or not Bud Light. I don't even like. Actually, you know what? Can't remember the last time I've had a Corona. No, I do like Corona. I do like Corona beer. I can't remember. My stomach is empty, and I've had liquor. It's fine. I'm fine.
Yeah, it was funny. I was like, wow, that's a fucking power move. He fucking
didn't work though.
Well, no, because it's a disease classification.
Yeah. 100% though, I would have been that person who just been like, let's change the name. Give me $100,000, please. I want money. I'm in debt. Help.
But no, so I've just seen so many trailers hit, right? We got the new Dune stuff. Dune's finally coming out.
Yes.
I'm so stoked because it's my favorite book. And I'm not a person that goes, that's my favorite book. And I've never read. No, I've read the book like 3 times.
Say, I love Harry Potter. Have you ever read the books?
Exactly.
No,
then shut the fuck up. Shut up and don't talk to me. You like the movies. That's fine.
That was a far off Hannah that was just like, you're good. That was funny.
But don't say, oh yeah, I really like it. And then go, but I've never read the books. Just say you like the movies.
Yes.
And
I like the
movies.
movies.
Everything will be fine.
Full disclosure, I have not read the books because I don't like reading, and I blame high school for that. I blame our education system for killing my love of reading.
It did that for me too, and then I said, what the fuck? And now I'm a book whore. So, I mean, currently on the shelf behind me are 4 books that I'm reading at the same time, and then I have 3 audiobooks going.
Jeez.
Alongside that. And one of them is Astrophysics for People in a Hurry by Neil deGrasse Tyson.
He just makes the jump from IT to astrophysics.
And it's fucking good. I'm telling you. That book, if you can find the audiobook of it, through your public library and what have you, it's only 4 hours long. It's a 4-hour listen, and it's just the basic concepts, and they're so well broken down. And it's also read by Neil deGrasse Tyson. So,
ooh, heck yeah.
Very good. I recommend.
Very nice.
If you like space or anything to even do with space remotely, just do it. Just pull the trigger. You won't regret your decision. Anyways, back to talking about movie trailers.
At Markiplier. I mean, movie trailers.
Yeah, no. Dune's finally coming out. Yeah, no, I don't care. I'm going to a theater and I'm seeing it on the giantest screen I can possibly see it on. And if I can't see coming out of theater and my ears aren't bleeding, I'm going to be upset.
Ooh, what do you think about Free Guy?
Free Guy, I've heard a lot of really good things about. It's definitely on my list of movies to see. Because I can't not. Dune, Free Guy, Suicide Squad, and Bond.
There's a new Suicide Squad?
Yeah.
I don't keep up with movies either. I'm really bad at that.
So James Gunn's new Suicide Squad is out. That's got really good reviews. It did shit at the box office, but that's because they put it out on HBO Max, so everybody just watched it on HBO Max.
Oh, fair.
Which personally, for films I really want to see, I'm going to the theater and I'm going to the box office. I'm paying money at the box office because that's the best way to support the film.
Yep.
So like for Dune, I'm going to like pretty much all these movies I'm going to go see in the theater.
Fair enough.
Regardless, I will do whatever I need to do to get my ass in a chair in the theater and see it.
Nice reclining and heated chair from AMC.
I'll fucking wall sit if I have to.
Hannah just sent me a text saying you all should talk about the Monopoly game that I whooped y'all's asses.
All right, fine.
Bitch.
So we went out for dinner one night. We went over to Maggiano's out here, the one that's local by us. If you have one by you, please go eat it. It's childhood food for me. Do yourself a favor and go. Yes, it's expensive? Yes. Is it good? Also, yes. You'll have a good time.
There's good bread.
And there's good bread. Oh, yeah, no, let's talk about the fucking lady eating bread with a knife and a fork and then proceeding to take the bread and dip it into her water. And then
that made me deeply upset.
What the fuck is wrong with you? Why would you do that? I didn't see it, but fucking Hannah told me about it. And she goes, that lady just dipped her bread in the water.
Yep.
Why? What? You don't have teeth? Like, it's fucking bread.
It deeply upset me. Yeah, no.
Like,
I'm just imagining she also drank the water afterwards.
And a knife, probably, yes. And I'm sure it tasted like shit. sure the bread tasted awful because it was just water. Ugh. It was fucking disgusting. Then one of my old, I used to work there originally, and then one of my managers, we walked by and they were telling me, he was like, holy shit, is that Alex? And so we sit down, we're sitting there getting everything ordered. He comes over to the table and then I just go, oh, hey, Melvin. And so we just start talking and we're finishing up our meal. Our waiter comes, hands us the bill, we go pay. And then my manager Goodwilled us. He gave us a 50% discount on our meals.
Connections.
Which he didn't have to do.
No, he really didn't.
But it was nice of him anyways. And so thanks, Maggiano's. Appreciate you. And so we left. Preach. We came back to my place and then we cracked out Monopoly because it was requested by Hannah. This game was the shittiest game of Monopoly I've ever played in my entire lifetime.
Yep.
Jesus fucking Christ. By the end of the game, I had 2 properties mortgaged. I had like 1 property left to my name and like $12.
It was bad.
Because
it was bad.
This fucking bitch,
I'll allow it,
was just running the board like it was her fucking personal Sherpa. Just buying everything. Every railroad, every mother fucking utility. And it was just, she was just getting stupid luck. Stupid luck.
Yes. So I landed on Boardwalk early on in the game. I was like, fuck yes, I can do that. And I looked down and realized that I had just bought like the last 4 properties I landed on. And I was like $50 short. I was pissed. Couldn't buy it. Moved on. And then like 2 turns later, Hannah gets it. I'm like, you fucking asshole.
You know, she lands
How dare you?
She lands on Boardwalk. The minute she does that, I go, all right, I got to take the other property away. Fortunately, I get there and I take it. That was the last property I had in my name. Didn't make me shit. Shit for nothing.
Yep.
I had people land on my properties maybe 3 or 4 times during that entire game. And I was getting fucked by both community chest and chance cards.
Yep.
Just pay money to people, pay money to the bank. Go the fuck to prison.
Didn't you go to jail, go directly to jail like twice?
Yes, I got it fucking 2 times in a row.
I think Hannah's the only one who didn't end up in jail that game.
No, she didn't once. That's horseshit. Is what that is. That is some fucking straight up poppycock. I tell you what.
Poppycock?
Like anybody fucking says that anymore.
Well, I mean, you're an old soul, so that makes sense.
How come nobody says wizard anymore?
What? Oh, you're a wizard?
No.
What?
I wish I was.
You're a wizard, Harry.
Because I would just, atomize people that talk to me the wrong way.
Or the alternate version that was on YouTube. You're a Harry.
For legal reasons.
I'm not going to say the word.
That's a joke.
For legal reasons, that's a joke.
I'm just going to preface that now.
Yes. We don't take most. If we want you to take us seriously, we will make sure it is known.
Yeah, like one episode where I told you all to wash your dirty assholes. You fucking scuzzy bastards.
Wash your ass, old man.
Fucking wash your asshole, wash your ass crack, and then wash your taint where God stitched you up.
Shout out to the one dude on TikTok that just raps like a fucking god. And he, instead of like commenting back to a dude who was like criticizing him, he just was like, yeah, no, I'm just going to write a rap about it and just say that, your quote unquote big dick energy comes off more like you're like you don't wash your ass. And then just rapped for a minute and a half about how he should shut the fuck up and wash his ass. which is great.
Yeah, no, and if your claim is, oh, that's gay, no. Just
You know what's gay?
Not
Sex
what-
with a woman, because she has sex with men.
so what you're saying is, in order to not be gay, the you have to be abstinent.
No, you know what's the only way to not be gay is to fuck a man who fucks women, because that's not gay.
I need to go into my Sherlock Holmes mind palace and just process this.
Yep.
Bunk. That's a blue.
I just looked over at the waveform and it's just woo.
That's just a blue screen happening in my brain. There's a smiley face and then it just says Windows has stopped working.
Yep.
Oh.
It's one of those ones that it says collecting data. It will restart your computer for you, and it never does.
Mm-hmm.
You sit there for 15 minutes. You're like, maybe it's still doing something. And you look down and you don't even see the hard drive activity light going. And you're just like, fuck it.
Yep.
Restart.
Mm-hmm. Hard reset. And then you get automatic repair that doesn't fucking actually repair the system.
I hate that so much. I've had that happen a couple times.
Oh yeah, no. Anytime I've had that happen to me, I just flush the OS. And
I have never once reinstalled my operating system, and this started as the first instance, not like the first instance. This was still back when, or back before Microsoft was pushing Windows 10 with everything they had. So, and it broke my computer for 2 days. I actually had to call my university's IT department to come up and help fix it. Yeah.
nice.
I hated that.
Welcome to Tech Talk, everybody.
Yep.
We went from Monopoly to wash your asshole to now what is gay to now IT and tech shit.
You know, speaking of tech shit, my new car. It's not new. It's new to me, but I'm trying to figure out what I want to do with my company or whether or not I want to move companies. But I went out and bought an electric car for the first time. Not a Tesla, unfortunately, which is going to shock a lot of the regular listeners because you know how much of a fanboy I am. For the record, I do see Tesla's flaws and I do acknowledge them. And I acknowledge other cars that are good, that are electric. For instance, my one that I got is a huge, competitor to Tesla. It's the Chevy Bolt EV. Fucking love that car. I love it so much. Except for the recall where the batteries explode right now, but that's besides the point. I just smacked my mic.
It was talking shit.
Yeah, I had to but yeah, no, I ordered the car. I got it through Carvana, which was really fucking cool. I got to do the vending machine and everything. And then like the day of when I was picking the car up, I'm in my one-on-one with my boss and he goes, "Hey, what kind of car were you getting again?" I said, "Oh, it was Chevy Bolt." And he said, "That's what I thought. Did you hear about the recall on them?" I'm like, "No, what's going on?" He said, "Oh yeah, the batteries may burn or explode." I was like, God fucking damn it. They put the recall out, I shit you not, 3 days after I ordered the car. 3 days. I'm shook.
It's just the way that shit goes sometimes.
So I can't fully charge my car. And I'm not supposed to let it deplete beneath 70 miles of range, which is fine because that still means I have like 150 miles of range, which I don't really go super far anyways. But the upside is the fix that they're doing is replacing all of the batteries in the EV or in the bolts for free. So my 2017 car is going to have a brand new battery in it come like 2022, which is like awesome.
Yeah, nice.
It's great. Cool. Me doing the Italian hands.
You know, I don't believe this is a legitimate thing.
That Italians do?
They talk with their hands and their body a lot, but I don't think this is an actual thing.
Oh no, it is. There's a couple on TikTok. The husband is Italian and the wife is not, and she just keeps taking him to like fake Italian places. Like she took him to Fazoli's just to upset him. This man has an iron will, though. Like she cooked Chef Boyardee ravioli and then claimed that she cooked it herself. He walked up to the table before she walked up and he did like this and tasted the sauce and he just goes, does the Italian hand. He's just like, God help me. And he sits down. What?
If that's the kind of shit she's pulling on him, all I'm saying is she must if the sex must be really good or she must give good head.
I think he just really loves her a lot, but I'm like, you're gonna like she'll like, so Italians hate, they just don't break the pasta when you put it into the pot.
Because you're not fucking supposed to. You put it in the boiling water and then you let it hydrate and then you take tongs and then you just slowly spiral it down into the boiling water.
Still.
Now, I'm not even fucking Italian and I know that.
I'm lazy.
For fuck's sake, I'm not that lazy. I'm fuck. Literally 2 days ago, I made from scratch sweet and sour pork.
Oh shit!
And it was fucking really good.
Now I want Chinese food for dinner. But we have leftover pizzas, so we're doing that.
So, anyways, Collin, continue with your.
What was I doing?
Thought.
Oh, the Italian. So he tastes the ravioli. He eats one. And then immediately just grabs the Parmesan cheese and his grater and just drowns it in Parmesan cheese.
Well, yeah.
And the look on his face is, I shit you not, he's literally just like, the entire, like for solid like 15 to 20 seconds, just drowning that bitch in cheese, which I don't blame him. If he's Italian and he normally makes like his ravioli from scratch, I do not blame him for being like, this is awful.
No, it should like it should bind you up for the next week. You shouldn't shit for like 5 days.
That's concerning.
That's the amount of cheese that goes into proper Italian dishes is just insurmountable.
Yes.
There's no culture that puts more cheese in their food, I'm convinced, than the Italians do. The French don't even come close.
Yeah.
And the French are known for cheese too. That's a French thing. Yep. And they don't fucking even come close to the Italians.
I cannot wait until the day that I can go to Italy and actually have like proper Italian food, proper like Italian pizza and everything, and proper Italian wine that's like made. I'm literally doing this too. I'm doing the Italian hand while I say this. Not on purpose though. And try like Italian wine because I fucking love Italian wine. Italian Chianti is fucking amazing.
Yeah. One thing I always say to people is like, people that aren't wine people, you just haven't found a wine you don't like yet.
A wine? Wait, you mean a wine that you like?
A wine? Yeah. Fuck off. You've had a bunch of wines that you didn't like, and so you're just simply saying, "Oh, I don't like it," and then you gave up because you're a weak-willed fuck.
Damn, really calling him out.
I'm sorry, it's just what it is.
Yeah, it really is.
You haven't tried enough. I'm not saying you have to fucking become a binge drinker to find a wine you like. But just fucking try.
Disclosure, please don't binge drink.
Don't do it.
It's not healthy.
No, it's not. Alcohol is a neurotoxin. Don't do it. Don't binge drink. It's stupid.
Wait, it's a what?
It's a cardiolytic neurotoxin. So
it's a what?
It's not going to fuck up your eyeballs like that, Collin.
For those of you just listening and not actually watching, I was just doing cross-eyed as I was taking a sip of my drink.
But you just haven't found a wine you don't like yet. For those of you that are new here, this show just fucking meanders like crazy.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just freeform. So enjoy. Anyways.
I have ADHD.
Anyways. And that too, yes.
Yeah, it doesn't help.
No, it doesn't. But it makes it's always a new show every time.
Mm-hmm.
You just haven't found a wine you haven't liked yet. And there are so many varietals of wines. Pardon me.
That was a good 9 out of 10 right there. Also, you said varietals.
Yeah. Varietals of wine.
Varieties?
Varietals is a word.
Is it really?
Yes.
I've never heard this word before. I'm fact checking this shit. Oh, I need to remember to order Hannah a K-tag for her car. This is what I'm talking about with ADHD.
I mean,
varietals.
You just haven't tried enough. Haven't experienced enough
Holy
out there.
fuck, it's a plural noun. Wait, a varietal, wine, or grape. What the fuck? How? Oh, varietal is literally a word based on wine.
Yes.
Oh, that makes sense why I've never heard it, because I'm not very well educated with wine, but I have an app though, which, by the way, if you're trying to like taste wine, or I want to stop for a second and reconvene my thoughts. Vivino is a really good app that you can literally scan the label of your wine bottle and it'll tell you what the ratings are, what the flavor profile is, and everything. And it is super cool.
Here's what I'll tell you. Ratings are bullshit. Don't pay attention to them. It's all lies. Anything that has a bunch of, metal this, metal that, fuck it.
Oh no, this is ratings by the people who have the app.
Okay. So
yeah, it's like
if you don't have this app that you're promoting right now, sponsor us.
Vivino sponsors, please.
Shout out to Vivino.
Wine.
That boy uses your shit. I don't, because I don't need to.
I'm writing the email now. Vivino sponsors.
At Vivino. Hey, send the monies. Period. Send
us the good shit. Period. Thanks.
For individuals that don't know a lot, he's used that app a lot. And it is a good app. It does work. The best, if you don't want to use an application to look at wines, the best rule of thumb is ignore all fucking metal labels, all of that crap. Just disregard that. Look at the label. Does it tell you what the varietal of grape is? Number one, does it tell you that? What is the grape in there? Or the mix of grapes that they use? Number two, where is it coming from? Who is the importer of it as well? Because you can go online and look up importer catalogs of wines that they import. And you can see their entire catalog of what they offer. And there are plenty of resources online you can go and look and see. Like, there are certain restaurants that will only carry like a certain importer's wines because they're that good and they sell that well. So look at those. If it has a fucking shitty line bar on the back of it that says sweet, medium, dry, very sweet, don't fucking buy it. It's trash. It's a piece of shit wine that should not be sold. Don't buy it.
Something you should try, going back to the Chianti thing, is Santa Margherita Chianti Classico Reserva. I don't know how you say it fucking. It's a 2015 wine, and oh my fucking god, I love this wine so much. But it's expensive. It's like $25-$30 for a bottle.
And so it's worth it. And I think there's a big misconception with wines that want to have a good wine, it has to be expensive. That is so false. I will tell you that right now. There are certain wines that are definitely worth the money. I won't I won't deny saying that.
Yes.
But there are plenty of wines that are $12, $10, even $5 bottles that are actually just stellar wines.
I want to give an example of that. Casiero Del Diablo. It is a red blend from Chile. And it's like $9, $10 for a bottle.
And it's excellent. It's
so good.
It's solid. It's a solid red.
Yes.
One of my favorite whites ever is Chacoli, and it comes out of Basque, Spain. You've had it before. You came over and you've had it before. Yes, I did.
Yes.
It's stellar. $12, $13 for a bottle, and it is sensational. It's so good. You can be sitting there. So, like in Spain, they have tapas. Basque is an autonomous region. So they're not, to say, they're still Spanish because they're in Spain, but they are Basque. They're Basque people. They have their own language. They have their own culture. They have their entire own stuff. Go look up Saint Sebastian in Basque, Spain. It's fucking gorgeous. But so instead of tapas, they have pinchos. They have a bunch of pinchos bars, which is their variant, their take on tapas, but it's very scientific. It's really unique. It's very different too. So you just order pinchos, and then everybody drinks Chacoli because that's where that wine comes from. That is the local drink there. It's what everybody drinks. It's no
fair.
There's no fluff, no nothing. They drink it out of they don't even drink it in a wine glass. Typically, it's just drunk in this little tiny, kind of looks like a rocks glass, but shorter. It's like a shorter looking rocks glass. And that's what they drink it out of. There's no pretense, no nothing to it. That's what they drink it out of. And then so they'll take a knife to the cork when they uncork it. So they'll cut a big V section out of the cork, and then they cut 2 aeration nozzles in the cork. And they start low and they do a big high pour to aerate the wine as it comes out, because you don't need to buy an aerator. Why would you buy an aerator when you can just cut the cork and make it an aerator?
That's fair.
And it's incredible. And it goes so well with seafood or tapas or pinchos, like any snacky stuff, even like charcuterie boards. You could just sit there, eat charcuterie, and just guzzle Chacoli like nothing.
I want a charcuterie board now. Alex, can you come over and make a charcuterie board?
You will get absolutely fucked up. Come over here and we'll make a fucking charcuterie board.
I don't know if I can after this because I've not had food. So
I'm not playing.
I mean, if you're being serious,
I'm being serious. Fucking Hannah. Fucking Hannah hasn't touched shit. Yeah, I'm dead serious. I'm not kidding.
Okay. Hannah, do you want to go to have a charcuterie board at Alex's? Yeah. She said sure.
There we
need
go.
to drive.
There we go. Cha-ching, baby. All right. Anyways, so now you'll know what we're doing after this shoot.
Yep.
We're fucking getting turned on a Sunday night with charcuterie and fucking drinks.
Hey, Hannah doesn't have to get up in the morning because her last day at work was Friday. So, woo!
Oh yeah, because she moves soon.
Yep. Goodbye, toxic workplace.
Nice.
Yes.
Leaving that one in too. It's just it's just coming up. I can just feel it, just emanating.
Feel it like bubbling up your throat.
I can feel it churning. I can feel it working down below, man. I can feel the froth.
I can't do a Scottish accent, but better out than in, I always see.
Yeah. No, see, I'm a belcher and I'm not a farter. I'm a northerner, not a southerner. If you catch my drift.
I mean, that's true in 2 senses, because north side of Chicago.
Yep.
Which don't ever go to the south side because it's bad. The south side.
At this point, it's all the same anymore.
It really is, which is a shame.
As far as I understand, yeah, make me sad.
Bring back the good Chicago, damn it.
Well, you need to not have such high fucking taxes.
Yes, seriously.
That's the problem. That's why everybody left, and it's just gone to hell.
If they pay me, I'll move there.
Because they just fist fuck you with taxes.
Yeah. Speaking of fist fucking with taxes, so the state of Missouri has a whole different like version of property tax. So you have to pay tax when you buy the car, and you pay the tax when you register the car. Missouri apparently has one of the highest property taxes in the country. So if I'm not mistaken, to register my car, it's going to be about $2,000.
Wow.
I really hope that's not true.
Like, that doesn't seem right because it's fucking Missouri.
Right?
Like, that to me doesn't add up. Like, if it's, states like, like the West Coast, East Coast, or
right?
Like Illinois, those,
I think it's because West Coast already has like weed tax, so they don't need any more money.
Yeah, it's true. I could understand that. But yeah. I mean, for Missouri, which is, more so a redder state, that doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean,
2 and 2 doesn't add up. Like, where the fuck is the money going? Where the fuck is the money going?
That's so aggressive. What is this hand gesture?
Where the fuck is my money going? Where are my tax dollars going? Nobody fucking acts, nobody really thinks about it, but it's like, okay, you're paying these taxes. Where the fuck is the money going? Into their fucking pockets.
Yes. Oh, fuck. What state was it that has like a huge... I think it's Oklahoma or something like that. I'm hesitant to say Oklahoma, but there's a state that has a huge tax surplus that they're trying to figure out what the fuck to do with it. And one of the guys that I follow on TikTok is literally just like, in my very stupid, uneducated in politics opinion, give it to people. Just give it out.
I mean, you either reissue it back to your taxpayers, or you put it into either your public infrastructure or fucking set it aside as emergency funds, because that shit happens all the time, and then fucking states get decimated with a disaster, and then they don't have they need fucking aid from other states. If you have a surplus of money, fucking put it out to your constituents or your citizens, going, hey, we want to ask you guys, would you be cool if we allocated this money into a reserve for an emergency fund?
Yeah.
If, a fucking tornado comes through or some kind of fucking, big disaster happens.
Help pay off Illinois' huge debt.
Like, fuck, man. And I don't know fucking dick for nothing. So don't take everything I say with a grain of fucking salt. Both of us. Same.
Yes.
But it's just, people are so just, it's fucking just, whatever.
Yeah.
Don't be like that.
Do not
be like that, please.
I don't want to get too political about this one thing, but all I'm going to say is there was a video out there of somebody being interviewed at a certain rally for a certain former president. They asked the dude, so why do you support insert president's name here? And the dude sits there for a solid 10 seconds like, I don't know. I just support him. It's
like that's, yeah. And this is one of the issues that we have is people just go, I guess this.
Yes.
Don't do that on any side of this fucking spectrum or this umbrella that we call politics. Do not be like that. Number one, don't be an asshole. Very simple. Number two, know where you stand and be willing to put yourself in other individuals' shoes that are maybe on the fucking far opposite side of the line than you are.
This. 100% this. Just empathy is at a huge deficit in this country.
Everywhere. Quit being assholes to everyone you meet.
Seriously.
Because
especially people that have opinions that differ from you. You can respect somebody and still have a different opinion. You don't have to immediately be like, oh, you like this person, I like this person, fuck you.
Yeah, just because that individual does not have a point that you agree with, that's fine.
Yeah.
You should be okay with that.
Or just walk away from the conversation. If somebody's talking about something that you don't like or don't agree with, just walk away from the conversation. You don't have to insult them as a person. If the second you insult someone as a person, you've lost the argument.
Precisely. Yeah. Quit being dicks to everybody. For fuck's sake.
I just want to say, I love how we started out serious, then turned into what makes you gay, then turned into Monopoly, and now we're getting into like serious shit. What is this?
I don't know.
Welcome podcast.
Welcome to this meandering show. Just quit being assholes to each other. It's not hard. It's not hard to do at all. You don't even if you don't want to even fucking participate, then just simply do not participate.
Yeah.
Just shut up and don't fucking deal with it. You don't need to insult people. You don't need fucking go out of your way to be a dickhole. Dickhole. Yep. Sure.
You fucking piss slit.
if you're not going to be able to either speak to someone in a tempered manner and come to an agreement and an understanding with that individual, then fucking don't. Just shut your mouth and walk away. Because you're only going to perpetuate that individual's viewpoint on individuals on your side that are, on like the furthest point, that are just the most outlandish individuals. They're just going to assume, oh, you're one of those people. And it goes both fucking ways.
Yep.
Anyways, I had to get that off my chest because God, I can't stand it. I really can't. I am so sick of it.
Yep.
And I think
it's obnoxious.
And there are a lot of us that feel that way.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I could give a fuck if you were this side or this side. Or this side. I don't give a shit. I could care less.
That was left, right, or center, by the way.
What I care about is either I care about your moral character, your opinions, where you stand, and where the fuck you think we should go. Because that's what this entire fucking area we live in was built upon. So come together and figure shit out.
Yes.
I'm fucking tired of it. Anyways, that's serious talk for this episode. Fuck. And I'm empty. Kind of.
I am too. I'm empty. Hey, hold on.
I had a drip left.
I did too.
I feel a little better.
See, this is why I had crackers beforehand, because I knew if I didn't, a shot and a half of liquor would do me in over the course of 45 minutes.
Yeah,
50 minutes.
That's fair. Yeah.
Because I'm a fucking lightweight, if y'all didn't know. It hasn't helped with the weight. I've gained probably 30 pounds since I started drinking. Just period. Not because of the drinking, but just since I started drinking, since I turned 21. And that has not helped my alcohol tolerance. Everyone's just like, yeah, if you gain weight, you get more tolerant of alcohol. I'm over here just like, bitch, where?
No, what they're talking about is obesity.
It has to be a drastic difference, like 150 to 400.
You need to be a big chungo to see a substantial difference in the amount of alcohol you can tolerate. Now, there's also genetic tolerance, which is also a thing, which is something I have because I got that old blood in me. I got that fatherland blood in me. And they drink
Germany
a lot. Yeah. That's just a thing over there. A lot of European cultures are big drinking cultures because they've been doing it forever. The entire reason we developed agriculture was to get fucked up. There is now substantial evidence that proves that. The entire reason we cultivated wheat was to make beer so we could get drunk.
It's pretty funny.
We've been
very funny.
partying for thousands of years.
America partying since whatever year that was. I don't know. I don't know history.
Partying since we ratified the United States Constitution and wrote the Declaration of Independence. The world partying since ever.
Yep.
Well, on that note, we're going to end this episode here.
Yes.
Thank you all for joining us. For those of you that are new, we hope you come back and stick around and hang with us again.
Yeah.
Again, with the current schedule, you can expect 1 to 2 episodes per month just because we have other shit going on in our personal lives. And that takes precedent over this. Again, if you want to support us, we have a Patreon. There's a merch store. You can go check that out. Follow us on the social media platforms that we're on. To stay up to date. And give us a follow on whatever platform you listen to your podcast on so you get notified when a new episode goes up.
Yeah.
And we generally enjoy having you all join us, and we thank you very much for listening to our fucking blabbermouths.
Oh, shit.
So, with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I'm Alexander.
I'm Collin.
And we've been your hosts for Bitters, Brews, and Laughs. We hope you join us again for another episode and an installment of The Shit Show. So, till then, cheers, everybody.
Cheers.